No, for a fact, no one. Oh, short and because I literally just posted it for 3, and I started it at 3. Posted it 2 minutes before. So no one's getting the alert yet. We're gonna see. Oh, someone's here. Breen! Breen, where have you been? Hey, after 40. Yeah, it's a long day. Hi, Linda. It has been a long day, to say the least. Working babies. Girl, who you telling? Who you telling? Hi, Derp. How am I a traitor, Choco? I don't understand. When I was still getting ready and everything, Choco and I were both in Gothix's stream, and she said I was a traitor, and I'm like, that's 3 hours late is not being a traitor. That's just being late. And actually, by all technicalities, I never scheduled the stream. So I'm not late because I scheduled it for 3 and I was here at 3. You're late. It's 3:02. Where were you? You had 2 minutes. Where were you? Mm. Mm. Oh, thank you, Breen. They're falling off the chain, I'll tell you that. YouTube not proud of me right now. But what are you gonna do? There's been so much going on. A lot's been happening. Although I will say I was oh fine, bye Zoro. I had a lot of rough this week. My hand's been going numb a lot. Having a hard time. Proper sleep. No, Taco Hush is perfect. I can join, right? And my professionalness, I'm using an old photo of me and my brother and grandmother to make the shape. What game has he got? He's holding a Super Nintendo game in his hand. God knows how old it is. I think I'm like 7 or 8 in that photo. Apologies if I'm not chin wagging as much. I'm currently eating dinner. Hi, voice of the people. Orion's in the kitchen tearing up cardboard. But yeah, so it's been a unique week. Double stuffed potatoes. My father makes the best double stuffed potatoes. Literally, bar none. So the prompt for this one is oil spill. I think I'm gonna do something a little. You can tell Daisy has been all over my art desk lately. Her fur is everywhere. You still working on Mermaid? Yes, I've got to get it finished because Inktober's coming up. I spoke about it last night on the Animal Hour. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get Mermaid done this week, get it all painted today, and uploaded because next month we are going to be working on my fall design. Daisy, for fuck's sake! No, you need to move off of there. Come sit up here. No, I'm gonna block this so you can't sit over here. I'm gonna put shit in the way. Hold on, guys. She was pressing buttons, and now I can't see you. Hold on. There we go. See, I don't mind them being up, but they know not to walk over the keyboard. They know not to press it. I train them for that. But sometimes they will sit as close to the keyboard as possible. No idea why. Yes, Josie, I do have a Patreon. If you go, hold on, let me get my phone. Uno momento. I have on my about page. Maybe I'm really not just promoting enough at the beginning of videos. I get this question a lot. But I have link trees and everything else. So if you like me and you want to support me, you can become a member on my channel or you can join my Patreon. Both start at $1. But there is all of my links right there. So that link tree is to all of my socials. I do think I still have my I think I have my TikTok still linked on there. Let me check. Whatever, I got it. Log in. Come on. I know, Orion. You know, you have a giant cardboard you could be chewing up. Why are you over here instead of chewing on your cardboard, sir? Linktree is being rude. It's taking forever to log in. There we go. Okay, good. I don't have my TikTok opened, I think. No, I do. Okay, let me turn off that because that one no longer exists. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I just turned it off. So, I can't even get TikTok. I have been trying to contact them about fixing the email because other people have done it. And there was an email that they gave people to use. I emailed that email, and let's see, what did they say to me? Let me look it up because this is funny. Mind you, where I found that email from was only like a year ago. Thanks for reaching out to TikTok. This email is no longer in use, but please check your options below. So when I try to report a problem in my TikTok app, it refuses to do it refuses to submit anything that I'm trying to say. Keep saying, oh, it's hit an error. Oh, it's hit an error. And this has been happening now for 3 months. Every time I try to submit a report, it goes, oops, can't. So now I'm trying to figure out something else. But besides that, guys, how has your day been? How has everything been? I have got to do like so much. So a couple of months ago, actually, this is one of the only reasons why I didn't want to work with them at first. I got reached out to by Fourth Wall. Now, have any of you heard of Fourth Wall? As I had only heard of them when they messaged me. But today, I saw another creator that I like, I enjoy. She you're gonna laugh. She raises spiders, and we all know how I feel about them. But she does like really pretty spider habitats and shit like that. And I don't know. I just like her shit. I don't know why. Even as I cringe at it because I'm like, oh god. Let me see. Am I still live? Can anyone hear me? The count's going up and down, but I don't see anybody talking. And I will really be pissed if it does that. Let me check my my YouTube. Every once in a while it does this. Okay, good, there it is. 'Twas being weird, but not anymore. Of course, now I need to go to the bathroom. Of course. Anyways. But they reached out to me. And I saw the email and I was like, okay, well, let me see if I have any designs. I didn't say anything back to them yet. I get another message. Hey, have you decided yet? It was Easter Sunday. And they're like, have you decided yet? You're gonna join us, right? You're gonna join us, right? This is completely free. You know, why don't you come and do it now? And I was like, it's Easter Sunday. Could you chill? Just a little? And I didn't say anything after that because the problem is, I said, well, the problem is I don't have any designs right now. So I really can't join you guys because I haven't made, because as you guys know, I was still conceptualizing some of these designs. And, crap, I might need to use the potty. And of course, Choco is eating. So I can't have her come and watch you guys. But I'll try to be quick so that way I can, I'll tell you the story, then I'll come back and I'll go use the ladies' room. But anyways, so I ignored them and I stopped responding to them. And that was back in April. Well, now that I saw that other content creator talk about them, she said the quality is really good. She likes them. So I'm like, okay. I'm gonna contemplate them again. I sent them an email. Now I'm waiting for a response. No, Zora, you can't come up because I'm getting up in a minute, buddy. Jasmine! Hi! I think I might need. Jasmine will know what I mean. Guys, I have to go use the bathroom. I will be right back. I promise. Like, this is going to be quick. Be right back. Yes, it was quiet. I always mute whenever I'm going to leave the room and it's going to be like I have to have a private conversation or I have to use the bathroom. Um, but right as I got up, I'm heading to the bathroom, which is right next to my office. And I hear kind of a gagging sound. And I hear the rumple of a bag. And since you guys, I don't know if you got the message, Orion was gagging on a chip bag. That I don't even know how he got a hold of it. I thought I threw it out. I guess I didn't. So I had to run out there, pry that from his mouth. He had already torn quite a bit of it apart. And he looked at me like I was a very mean mother. And whatchamacallit. Then I went and finished what I got up to do. There you go. I know, but you already have a whole cardboard box you can tear apart. You don't need that bag. And I don't need a dead dog. Lord. So how was everyone's day? What does an oil tanker look like? You are a mean mother, very neglectful. Only to you, babe. I'm only neglectful to the bad children. Character training and all that. Okay, so somebody's reached back out to me from the email about the merch. Unique invite should be in your inbox shortly. It expires within 7 days. After that, feel free to move at your own pace. Okay, so I've got my my fourth wall invite. So I think once I get off of here, I will do that. As you all know, I've got a couple of designs waiting in the wings. We'll just wing it. Oil tankers all kind of look the same, right? Got so much working what I can with my job while waiting for the tropical storm to come by. Yeah, right? Let me tell you something, kids. Let me tell you something. These storms. Did anybody see my... I know Chaco did. She complained about it. Did anyone see my story time from Thursday? Well, technically that was from Friday. Excuse me. What babies? What? What you got? You got cardboard? So, Thursday morning, I nearly got in a car accident. Some guy tried to run me and Starman off the road. Okay. And then Thursday evening, we got trapped in the middle of a massive storm. If you see my thumb, how it's got that bruising all over here. If it was shorts, I never see those unless I actually go look for them. Yeah, they were all shorts. Yes, Fluffy Paws, someone definitely did. Bloody tired, got back from a long weekend and been wallowing in self-pity. Aw, honey. You can come have fun here. Okay. But yeah, so I shucked like something like 150 ears of corn. And then I had to skewer them all because we made elote, which is Mexican street corn. Now, really quick, if you don't know what elote is, tell me. I'll show you guys. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just bring it up anyway. Oh, this chair is already not. This chair is not. It's an IKEA chair. It is not designed for. I found a chair that I really want. Maybe I just need a break from my other chair. I don't fucking know, guys. This is infuriating, though. Like, my knees feel better since I haven't been using my rolly chair, but I can tell that this chair is not long for this world. So I'm gonna have to drop $200 on another fucking chair that I don't have. You know, it's just one of those days. One of those days. I'm balancing Zorro right now. Let me see images. Okay. So elote is this. And this is exactly what I did. So I had to shuck all the corn. Then I had to skewer it all. Okay. And how it comes out this way is you take the corn, you boil it, and then with the stick obviously already in it. Then you take that boiled corn, you lather it in mayo, which right there you already know I find disgusting. You lather it in mayo, then you cover it in cotija cheese, which is a crumbly Mexican cheese. It's very semi-soft, but salty. And then you sprinkle tajin, which is a Mexican spice mix. And you can also go this way and use liquid tajin on top of it. And so the one we did looked almost identical to the first one I was showing you. Where is it? Where the fuck did I put it? All right, here. It looks almost identical to this, except we also had the liquid tajin. And we, hi, Natanya. And so then we made empanadas, elote, and we had 2 different kinds of teas. And we only make those when we do street events. This was a college event, so it just made the most sense to serve the kids empanadas and elote because they're kids. You know, their palates are not that complicated. Okay, these are college kids. And what the college did was it provided them free little tickets. And looks very interesting, but no, it's definitely not my bag, Marsha. You have to all right, so here's the thing. You have to like spicy. You have to like mayo. And you have to like corn. If you dislike any of those things, oh yeah, and then there is lime for it. We never gave anybody the lime that day. Like we cut up like 20 limes, never gave them a single wedge. Because we were going so fast. Zora, you gotta get down, but I gotta hold on, guys. This chair is making me nervous today. I gotta get my other chair. This thing is making all sorts of noises. I shall be right back. These are hello, Ryan. Excuse me. If you don't want the chair to hit you, stop running in front of the chair. Because it's still coming this way. Like, for fuck's sake, Aria. This is like an Indiana Jones moment. She's like, don't hit me, by running right in front of where I'm walking. For fuck's sake. I would eat it, but we don't have it over here. Well, I mean, we have a large Mexican population here. So it's very popular. Now my knees are going to be killing me. But oh well. You can use butter, but I don't think it would stick as well. Yeah, you could also use crema. I do think I would prefer. Yeah, I think if they had the crema on it, I'd be more willing to try it. Or a creamier cheese to put the cotija on top of. But that's just me. That's just me. Anyways, I'm not a massive fan of it, but that's not the point of the story. No, I will tell you after 40, the last event we were at, people did use butter on theirs. We did not. Cotija I like using in other situations. Cotija is very good in everything else. I just don't like it as street corn. Wow, my carpal. Now you guys can tell my carpal tunnel is riding high today. I want to be more steady. Hold on. There we go. Give me 2 seconds to finish these hard lines, and then I'll be able to talk. Because my hand has been going numb. Because the problem is, last weekend, I think I told you guys last Tuesday, I spatchcocked like a shit ton of chicken for work. Nova, get off the fucking keyboard. For fuck's sake, cats. Anyways, as I was saying, I spatchcocked like 30 chickens, and then I drew a shit ton. And then when I came into work on Thursday, I shucked and skewered over 150 ears of corn. And then I went to work. Okay. Yeah, that meow ain't so cute. Spatchcock. That's what they call when they split the chicken open. And so we go to the event. We are doing really well, especially because one of the vendors did not show up. Well, actually, I'm sorry, 2 of the vendors did not show up. So we were one of the only food vendors, us and a burrito place. And, you know, these are college students, so the burrito place is doing very well. And it's 93 degrees out. No, not cocking, spatchcock. So, hold on. No, not videos. Images. Let me show you. So this is what it means when you spatchcock a chicken. You split it up the spine. I sometimes split it up the whatchamacallit, up the chest. But pretty much what you're doing is you are splitting it so that way the chicken lays flat and it cooks quicker. This shows how it should look. And what you're supposed to do is split a lot of the items from it so that way it cooks in a better way. And so I had to do that to like 30 chickens. And what I had to do is, let me see. There's a good one that shows you the above. So right here, I had to take the leg quarters off and the wings off and separate so the chest cavity was all by itself. Hi, Christian. Were the empanadas con pollos or beef? Both. So we did, again, my boss is Asian. So we did spiced beef and curry chicken. Because don't forget, these are the same empanadas that I made months ago for that other festival. Because we made over 1,000, but we didn't sell them all. So because we still have so many left, every time we do an event, those are what we use. We've got freezer bags full of the motherfuckers. This is making me hungry, right? And so we're at the event, and we are selling pretty well. It is 94 degrees out, though. It is getting hot. It is steamy. It is muggy. It is gross. It is so hot that I, sitting on the tarmac, my chair was melting into the tar. Okay? It was that bad. As the kids are coming, I jokingly say to my best friend who is there with me, Kayla, and Tom, if you remember Tom. Yes, you are being ignored because I want to get through the story, damn it. You guys remember Honest Tom from last week's story? Well, as I'm sitting there, I jokingly say to them, wow, wouldn't it be nice if we got a nice little rain to cool us all off? About 20 minutes later. And honestly, I'm not sure, Chaco. It could have been both, but who knows? As I'm sitting there, I see clouds start to gather. I'm like, yay! Clouds are coming closer and they're starting to get really dark. Now, in North Kakalaka, when clouds start to get really dark, that doesn't just mean rain. That means thunder and lightning. And I start to hear the distant rumbles. We're starting to run out of food. So I'm like, well, great. We'll run out of food just in time. Well, no. My boss comes and she refills us on a lot of stuff. Great. Okay. Hi, Silvar. So she refills us. She helps out for a few minutes. And we're starting to run really low. Now we're pretty much down to elote. That's all we have left. We are out of empanadas. We are out of all the tea. Okay. She looks at me, my boss, and says, I'm going to take Tom back to the restaurant. You and your friends stay here. Finish it out. When you're done, bring everything back. Okay. Now we have 2 folding chairs, the chair I'm in, 2 folding tables. We have 4 coolers, 2 Cambro containers, large black Cambro containers full of equipment with to-go cups. We've got 2 other black Cambros from where the empanadas were in. We have all the stuff for the teas, the Cambros for the teas, the Cambros for the elote mix-ins. I've got a bag full of money and these tickets because the colleges gave out little tickets to the kids that were worth $10 each. That's how they bought their food, okay? I've got the sandwich board and I've got a little mini display board, and we have what's called an easy up tent, okay? So we're sitting out there minding our beeswax. Day is starting to slow down. The rain is coming, but you know, that's about it. It's just a little wet. Just a little rain, nothing bad. As I'm sitting there, so to put it in perspective, here's the difference between the tar and the grassy knoll, because there's a whole park over this way, right? There is a pavilion. So here I am. Okay? Here I am. There's the pavilion. Okay? Kids are lined up. Here's me. Here's the kids. Pavilion. Lightning strikes the pavilion. I see lightning strike. Everyone hits the deck. I then proceed to call Starman. I'm like, hey, this storm's more intense than I thought it was going to be. Why don't you head here now? Put the dogs outside. Head to me. Okay? We're gonna pack up. But I'm gonna sell until then. Now, reverse. Okay? Me. The metal building behind me. with a giant metal awning. Okay? The entire band of one of the colleges with all of their metal instruments is right under here. The pavilion had just gotten struck. 2 minutes later, right after I hung up with Starman, lightning strikes right behind me. Now I'm like, great. Where the fuck do I go? So now I tell Kayla, call your husband. Get him here. We are not going to be taking 2 trips. We are going now. The rain starts to pick up. Now it's starting to go sideways. Okay? This rain is picking up fast. The tent is starting to fly off the ground. College students are coming and helping us because we just 2 old fat ladies, okay? College students are running. So 3 kids from one college are holding down this corner of the tent. A couple of kids from another college are holding down this corner of the tent. Kayla's back here. And other kids are over here. And I'm over here holding the money and my purse and all the valuables. Okay? And I'm holding down the stuff that's on the table. The rain kicks up even more. The sandwich board we have with the advertisement on it flies out. This is a large sandwich board. Weighs easily 25, 30 pounds. It starts flying down the street, so I chase after it. The floodwaters now are about that deep, around our ankles. Okay? I chase after the sandwich board. I catch it. As I grab it, it starts to hail. Now, we are still all under the easy up because no matter where we go, lightning is going to strike. I am standing there. It is me, 15 college students, and my best friend. And we are all clinging to the easy up for dear life. Everyone's like, let it go. I'm like, to where? Where the hell are we going to go? So we are just trying. The wind is now at 60 miles an hour. I know because I checked later. Shit is flying everywhere. My purse is getting soaked. Shit's falling everywhere. Now the easy up is snapping. The top is snapping off. Everything is falling. Finally, I make the call. Like, because one of the leaders of the Chamber of Commerce comes running through. She's like, you need to let it go. So now I say, okay, kids, run. Grab what you can. Let's move it. Everything gets soaking wet. Floods are happening everywhere. We run under. The easy up is destroyed. I am sopping wet. I'm freezing now, but I was still happier than being hot. Here's the thing. We earned $250 doing that event. The easy up was $200. So yay, we can't even get the Chamber of Commerce to replace it because it's an act of God. So now, we salvage what we can. We get it back to the restaurant. Kayla, her husband, Starman, and me, we all get back to the restaurant. Mind you, this is the abridged version. This was fucking hell when we were in it. It was funny now, but it was scary. Get back to the restaurant. Throw everything in. I put away what I can, but I am exhausted. I can barely walk because of the freaking, whatchamacallit, my shoes being soaked with storm drain water. So now I'm like, okay, Tom, you don't have to do a lot. Just do what you can. Get home. The rain has stopped now. I hear Starman shout from the hallway in the back of the restaurant, not anymore. What? The storms come back and it's twice as bad. Lightning is now striking everywhere in town. We're talking lightning was striking every millisecond. We were seeing the sky lit up, hearing crashes and bangs. We have a roughly 8-mile road to drive from town to where we live. And when we get there, or when we're on our way there, lightning is striking all the fields and the trees on the way there. Hi, Moon. No, I did not get your message. Let me see, honey. It was a bad storm, to say the least. This was like a bad storm. Oh, yeah, if you want to, Moon. And here's the best part, guys. My electricity did not go out that night. It went out the next day in the afternoon when literally nothing was happening. So you can say it was Tempest, right? And when I tell you it was crazy, the whole thing was fucking crazy. From start to finish. I nearly got in a car accident that morning because someone tried to run me and Starman off the road. And yeah. Yeah, it was insane. It was insane. So that was my Thursday. And now you guys know. So I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm still like recovering. And then I had just like a lot of. I'm stressing about a bunch of stuff, trying to get everything done, trying to make sure shit goes right. So, and I realized something. I realized that I have not had a day off since like November. So we're closing in on a year now. Soon enough. That I'll have been running ragged. Right, Esteban? Like, the power outage is worse in some ways. And then last night, as me and Horror are streaming, I hear more thunder and lightning coming through. There's more coming today. Like, it's been threatening all morning, which is partly why I did not stream yet. There was a series of reasons. I was also kind of exhausted. I let the kittens really have a good time out. I gave the dogs lots of attention. I had some food. Hello, Bubs. And so it's just been a crazy week, to say the least. And then my boss is like, she's like, everything happens to us. It never ends. And I was like, I know. And I always go back to my old boss at the mattress store said to me once, your life doesn't really sound real. It's like, it always sounds like it's made up. And I'm like, I don't aim for it, sir. Canada internet safety bills enacted. I have to be careful what I say now. Ah, shit. To all my Canadians, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. Our overlord and mighty beautiful Justin Trudeau knows what's best for us. Good thing soon enough your overlord will be Uncle Sam. Well, soon enough, 6 years from now. But still. I know. I can't believe we have that kind of stuff happening so close to our border. Like, that really does floor me. Hi, Moon. Moon, we can't hear you, babe.
Hey.
I'm going to make you small since you're not drawing as well.
Okay. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Good.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty well.
Trudeau. What did you call it? Trudouche. Yeah, the thunderstorms have been crazy this year. So, Moon, do you want to share what you told me the other day?
Yeah. I went to a Japanese food festival on Saturday and I had a good time. I was scared to go, but I did it anyway, and it was good despite the heat and the crowdedness. But it was worth it because I got to try some food I always wanted to try. I think some taco yaki. It was delicious, so good.
So I want you all to congratulate Moon because we've all been encouraging her to face her fears and to, pull off the band-aid and do what she want anyway, and she finally did. And I was very proud when I heard that.
Oh, thank you. I'm proud of me too because I don't know. When I go out to have fun these days, I sometimes feel guilty about it. Don't know why, but I just like to. I'm just glad I tried. It was good. I did technically. I burned my tongue because I ate something so fast because I forgot it was hot. It just came off the cooker. So, but it
Yeah,
was still
takoyaki,
good.
gotta be very careful. It's very hot because it's like almost molten in the middle.
Yeah, but it was delicious. I tried the spicy one. I was like, that was good, but it was so spicy. I had to drink my soda so quickly.
Oh gosh, yeah, I went to the Asian market when we went out with my sister-in-law because I had to get some like stuff and whatchamacalls it. I made sure to get these buns that I really wanted. I've been wanting mooncakes for a while. So if you guys don't know what a mooncake is, it's very typical to have it around the Chinese New Year, and they either use mung bean paste, anko paste, or lotus root, and in the middle is salted egg yolks. And I bought a couple. I was very happy, and I'm now satisfied. I won't need them again for a while, but I also won't turn one down if it's offered because they're like $7 to $10 a piece for one cake. Now, granted, they are filling because it comes with you got to realize something. You're getting a lot of protein packed in that little cake. And why would you put Moon in a cake? Well, let me show you. Moon, do you want to see your namesake cake?
Yeah, I do.
Hold on, I'll get it out. When I first had them, I did not enjoy it because of what was in the middle. But now I really like them. Because I found one, this baker makes them very fresh. And two, they make them all the time, so it's a little crazy. Hold on, let me share.
Are they sweet?
Sort of. So this is similar to the one I had, although mine had Chinese writing on it. So as you can see, when they cut it open, typically it's gonna have mung bean, which is the white, and it has a salted egg yolk. Sometimes you get the snow skin, and what snow skin is it's made with mochi, and it is not baked; it's steamed. But yeah, you can see right here the salted egg yolk in the middle. So right here you've got the mung bean paste. The one I had is similar to this though. That's anko paste. And I'm trying to find the square one. So this is pretty decently sized. It doesn't look it, but it's a decent sized thing. Like similar to this. It was very pretty. Whatever press they use a really good press for it. So it holds its shape. And I will say that while their quality of egg yolk wasn't spectacular, it had a little bit too much skin on the outside, which means they dried it for too long. Oh gosh. But other than that, it was great. And I still gobbled it up. I loved it. It was so good. If you go to a Chinese bakery or a Vietnamese bakery, I don't know if they do it all year long, because I know like with Italian bakeries you only can get certain pastries certain times of the year. I highly recommend trying one. If you like bean paste at all, if you like egg yolks at all, try it. You can make most of it, Esteban, but the problem is yeah, but all right, so Black Cat said they sell them at Costco. That's fine and all, but I highly doubt they're that great. I wouldn't trust Costco mooncakes. I'd rather go to like H Mart or Super G or a local Asian market to get them.
Costco's still a thing?
Oh, Costco's a massive thing.
Oh, they
Go
closed
Market.
mine. Sorry, they closed mine a long time ago, so I haven't seen one in years.
Really? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
everyone goes to Costco down here. My boss does half the shopping for the restaurant at a Costco. She'll
Is it
go
cheap
to,
there?
I mean, if you get, so if you're a bulk buyer, those kind of places are fantastic. So, like, if you don't buy in bulk, going to Publix or Costco or going to, oh, what is it? It was with a K, but I can't think of it. Going to Sam's Club, going to BJ's. I still can't think of the K one. Um, uh, I don't. I've never had White Castle, and Waffle House is Waffle House. If you're hungry, it's late at night, and you just want something, they're good enough. When you need something, there's Waffle House. That's how I see it. Less chatting, more drawing. Sam's Club. I have all of them here. Like, I will say this. That's the one thing that places that for years I'd only heard of when I lived in Rhode Island. They are commonplace here. There's only a few joints that you just don't see. There we go. So, oil slick. Quick and jibber jabber, draw some nuts. No. There's tons of Costco's, right? Can I draw on your nuts? I mean, you got to talk to Starman about that. You got to speak to the man about that. That is his choice.
What you drawing?
So I'm finishing Mermaid because Inktober's coming up, and I usually get like my best creative juices during the fall. I've noticed that some of my most proudest pictures and pieces come in the cold seasons. And I am hoping that we get a lot more businesses coming season, but businesses in we get just more people coming in at like during the day, and we don't have to do a lot of it only take you a year to finish Mermaid. Technically, less than 6 months because this is only in May of this year. Okay, let's see. Oil spill. Starfish Jester. Okay, I'm gonna go lazy on this one. That's a dumb. That's a dumb one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's random. It sounds random.
Well, these are so the problem with these prompts is it's someone trying to be creative, which great. And I didn't want to do the mermaid prompt that is actual because it was stupid. So I'm doing a prompt that's not official. It's by some random artist on Instagram. And I like what she had to offer. I don't know if you guys remember, we concentrated over a couple of them. We looked back and forth the lists and decided which one had the best prompts. And this one had nothing to do with fan art, which I really liked. Because on top of it, the Mermaid official one had a prompt for body positivity and I think a feminism one as well. So I was like, I'm not doing that this year. But let's see. So I'm gonna be lazy on this one. It's gonna be stupid.
Maybe you could draw the starfish juggling some, stuff.
Whenever I do mermaid, I try to make sure it's always a mermaid. So I'm gonna do again. It's gonna be stupid, but I'm just gonna do a clown mermaid with a starfish for a headpiece.
Hmm. Yeah, that is interesting. Why, why, why ask for starfish instead of just a regular mermaid for that? But
Right. A lot of people think that mermaid is like all inclusive of all sea creatures. I don't, but that's me. Oh, Jay, I haven't been able to do it yet. I've been extremely stressed, honey. I'm gonna get to a lot of things. Say like I've got an email I've got to get to on someone who wants to collaborate. I I was trying to finish earlier, but I forgot to finish it. Like I had a full blown like panic attack on Saturday at work, and I said to my boss, "I don't know what's wrong." And this is the second time this has happened in only a month. And so I don't know if I'm just reaching like a burnout. And that's honestly partially due to the whole thing that went on with my second boss because we're still kind of in a no man's land. I have no idea what's going on. So I'm just kind of like right now trying to focus on the house getting bought, focus on paying bills, and I'm gonna try to get a lot of collaborations out the way. But I feel bad because a lot of people are like wanting my attention, and so I will say this: a lot of you folks don't realize because a lot of you are new or new compared to then. After my mom and Brandon died, I had to announce to all of my family and friends, I'm like, I am not the person I was in 2018. And I had to tell it to everybody because the problem is I was that person everyone always went to. I was always helping everybody. I was always putting myself aside for everybody. And no one really did the same for me ever. And a lot of people were reaching out to me to help them, to comfort them. And I was like, that has to stop. I said, I no longer have the energy or the urge to help anybody. And I said, so if you reach out to me, don't expect me to stay up all night long talking to you. Don't expect me to come over and help you. I'll give you a little bit of advice if I can, but I just no longer have the urge or capacity. Now, I make exceptions these days for some people, but so that I honestly operate like that in everything now. So if you don't hear from me, it's because I don't have the capacity at that moment to look at that. And it's mild self preservation just because I just don't have it in me. Because when Brandon died, when mom died, when you have that happen to you, once you lose people that are that close to you, it affects you negatively. And so that's why, like, it's nothing personal. But if I don't answer you, it's why I don't answer a lot of people, Bubs. Like, you are not the only one. I've got piles of messages on every platform with messages that I don't answer because I just lack the capacity. Like, I can't focus on that at the moment. I've got too much going on right here. Matter of fact, I used to be really well known for. My friends would get very worried. They're like, Cassie's gone quiet again. Because when I'm very stressed, you will not hear from me. I will go very quiet. I will do anything I can for myself, and I avoid all interactions except for the most vital. So, like my dad, my brother, obviously my husband. But it's very much a. I don't know if it's a healthy defense mechanism, but it certainly makes me feel better.
I think it's a good thing to set boundaries like that because I've realized that you said before, a lot of people talk to you and, sometimes rely on you, I guess, emotionally. And I, I understand that you want to set a boundary saying, like, I'm not the same person before. Or,
Right.
this is not going to be the same thing and such. And I respect that. I understand that too.
Right. And that's why it's like I feel bad But, and I mean it as nothing negative to anybody. Like, if I give you that attention or I give you that time, I'm actively choosing to do that for you. I only message her if shit's important. Chaco is much more intuitive about that than most people, I will say that. I only get private messages from Chaco when she thinks something is truly wrong. Right, like, Esteban's been one of my, like, let me see. If I had to say, the 3 that have been following me the longest, 4, actually 4, that have been following me the longest is you, Moon, Chaco, Bubs, and Esteban. Everyone else kind of filtered in from the different people that I followed, but it's definitely those 4 that have been like the longest. And Esteban has definitely been very what's the word I'm looking for? Observational. I will sit there and if I am in the mood, I might tweet for yes, Edie over there like Edie has been not following me. We were friends before then. So like, and then when I started obviously really getting bigger, that was different. But yeah, observant Rachel, that would definitely be a way to put it. She never helps me. I won't tell you guys what she called me when I went to her for emotional support. You're such a fucking liar, derp. But yeah, it's a matter of I will sometimes tweet a couple of things. I will mostly look for stuff and I'll share a bunch of stories, but I don't really interact very much. I just don't. Because Edie wasn't a follower. Edie and I were like mutual art people, so it was different. And that's why it's like I don't consider Jasmine a follower because Jasmine and I are mutual art people. Like we were talking art long before we were talking about YouTube. So it's stuff like that where, if that makes any sense. Like I only found out Moon was an artist when she sent me some art. I think was that it, Moon?
Yeah, on Instagram, but on the old account.
Right. Because you were talking to me, but I only really found out you did art. Like after that, yeah. I don't know if people come to me for emotional support, and I'm always shocked. Like a lot of people, why are you trusting me with the sensitive info? I get trusted with a lot of sensitive info. And there are some people that I will very clearly say to them, you might not want to tell me this because you've been a dick to me and I might use it against you. Like, because I know this is very controversial, but I will say this. If someone fucks me over and they told me sensitive shit, understand it's no longer a secret. I'm going to tell people. Unless it is like life-threatening. If you fuck me over, like royally fuck me over, and then walk around and talk shit about me, and walk around and act like I'm a... Do not think I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I want to be your art buddy, but I can tell you a busy life. Jay, that is just fine. We can definitely be art buddies. It's not even a question. It's just balancing right now is difficult. That's been the hardest part. And not saying I'm threatening people with it, but it's like, if you ever intend to screw me over, understand you're not going to enjoy it. Does that make sense?
I can see that. Me, I don't know. I would do that. Depends, I guess. Like if they're hypocritical and I'm like, well, you told me this and you say this. I don't know.
For me, it's a matter of if you try to screw me over, like if you try to like spread bad rumors about me, try to talk shit about me, try to claim I'm the bad person in a situation. Like Mother Gothel said, fine. You want me to be the bad guy? Now I'm the bad guy. Right, I'm gonna Regina George. Exactly. And And the thing is, like, I'm very good at giving people advice and things like that. And I've got some friends that are very sweet. I tend not to open up to people very much because a lot of times I'm very self-aware and I'm good at solving my own problems. This little big bitch. Mother Gothel is iconic. When it comes to like freaking whatchamacallit, bad guys, I put her alongside Ursula. Like, she is just a good bad guy. They did a great job with her. And I think part of the reason why is because she's like a more ostentatious version of my grandma. Like, my mom used to get so triggered by Tangled. My mom used to get so triggered. Because literally, if she felt like she was watching her childhood. So as a result, my dad's favorite Disney movie is Tangled. Because they would watch it all the time. Mom and dad would watch it together constantly. And although now he sings the song, and you can tell dad like gets so upset. So it's a little bittersweet. But have you ever seen Tangled, Moon?
Yes, I did in theaters. I loved it.
I think it's a great movie. I really, really do.
Yeah, really good.
Does that mean I'm the hero? No, you're the anti-hero, Chaco. And I would say that there's a video of me. There's a video of me singing "Poor Unfortunate Souls" dressed up as Ursula.
Is that
And
true? That's true?
Yeah, there's a video of me.
Oh, maybe I should check it out if it's available.
You know what? I might be able to make it available. Hold on, let me see something. I might upload it to my YouTube for my members and patrons. Let me see if I can download it. Let me see. I can download the video. I will do that. I gotta go find it first. It's a couple of years old. It's from back. Oh, I've got videos of when I got punched by Orion. I have a big ass bruise on my chin.
You know, I think you're the first person that got me to realize that a dog can punch someone. That's a scary thought.
Oh yeah, and they can have a hell of a punch. Like them mofos. Also, I might make available the video of a dog stealing something off my porch. If I can find the video, I had a dog steal a package off my porch once. If you'll believe it.
I believe it. I mean, I've seen videos of animals stealing foods from, I think, Uber Eats and such. Yeah.
Oh my god, no way you've seen that?
I saw one with a squirrel that took a fry from a McDonald's bag they left outside. And I was like, why would you leave it outside? Someone could have taken it, like the squirrel.
And then, what, Axel? For fuck's sake. I'm talking here. All right, here it is. Hold on. Let me see if I can mute it. No, stop it.
I forget animals can be so smart sometimes. Like, it's crazy.
I hate it. They're too smart for their own good. Download video. Okay. So I'm downloading it now. I will post it at some point today or tomorrow. It's like almost a 4-minute video. It's from a company Halloween video, Halloween party, and it was like the first time I had sang in front of people in a very long time. It's downloading now. So, isn't Orion part boxer? No, Greta's part boxer. Orion's all pitbull. At least I think he's all pitbull. Who knows? The clipping joy. Chaco, I will take away all of your rights. You clip that video, that's gonna be behind a paywall. Don't you dare. I will remove all the rights, every one of them. Did I get it all downloaded? I guess I did. Let's see. I will say, for anyone who watches it, forgive me. My throat was very sore, but everyone said I did a great job, so I'm gonna assume that they are not lying. I'm gonna download 2 songs that I sang. Because I found another one. I was talking to Horror last night, and I was going over videos on my Facebook, and I found a really short one. Hold on, let me see if I can get it to play. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic. Hold on, it's not working. Hold on. All right, I found them. I downloaded them. Get the fuck off of me. I don't know about anybody else, but has anyone else had a problem with flies this year? Like,
Yes.
oh my god, it's so annoying.
Yeah, the little ones are the worst because at least the big ones I can see and I can kill them, but the little ones they just pop out of nowhere like they come from the depths of the ether. I don't know. Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
can't stand it. Oh, my husband is free. Well, fly home, young bird. Fly home. I will see you when you get here.
Do you use
But
fly traps though? My mom uses them,
I
but
use the
but they only work so much because they can only take so many bugs.
exactly. That's why I use the I have an electric zapper. I have a little whatchamacalls it. It looks like a tennis racket.
Yeah, I
And I
remember
use
that.
that to kill them. Yeah.
Mm. I should use that one. I gotta get one.
Oh, they're so wonderful. Once you
Yeah,
get one, you never want to kill bugs any other way because it's so fun.
yeah. That sounds
Problem
like
is,
a
I keep killing and they keep coming back.
yeah.
It's so annoying.
I mean, yeah, bugs are weird. Like some flies I encountered are some are kind of dumb. They just let me get them, but other flies are like very smart and they know they don't want to get out of the room. Ugh.
I feel like the ones that are very smart had generations of ants keep getting into the back. Oh, God almighty. Flies, ants, wasps, roaches, centipedes. They're all so bad this year. And I have how many cats after 40? Although, oh, guys, you missed it. You missed it. Last night, Starman was letting the dogs out. And as he let the dogs out, I noticed this large leaf on the door leading to the dog yard. When he opened it, now mind you, when he opened that door, he had already tried to stop a moth from coming in, and that didn't work. That moth still came in. Like, it literally flew around to get in the house. We no longer see the moth, so we know it's dead. Okay? Oh, God. Bubs, what did you clip? Oh, God. I don't trust this for a second. Oh, stop. I don't want to show it. Let me see the clap. Damn it. Now I got to go on to the thing. Oh, I'm annoyed.
I just saw the
Anyway,
clip. It was something else, huh?
oh no, Moon made the knowing laugh.
Uh,
Oh God, now I'm scared.
you got the best mods, Star Sand. I gotta tell you that.
How dare you, Moon? How dare? What is this from? I did a great job, so I'm gonna assume that they are not lying. Yes, I did. What? Oh. I don't know. It won't show me where the clip is.
Um, you want me to tell you?
Yeah, go ahead.
He was making a reference to the sore throat when you're singing at that party, and they said everyone did a good. You did a good job, and he's making a he's making it sound a little more dirtier than it is.
Lord Almighty. Let me call
Yeah.
this man husband of mine, even though he knows I keep the phone face
Um,
down.
mm, mm.
Why you call knowing that I'm gonna have the phone face down and I'm not gonna see you called? Well, but I wasn't, and your alert should on your phone should have told you otherwise. Should it not? Oh. Well, well, that's because I only just started streaming. It's not a still thing. I only just started, sir. So there. So now you learned something, didn't you? Tai Sao. Why? How far are you? In. Oh, okay. Never mind then. All right. Well, I will see you when you get home. I love you. Be safe. Don't get any road rages. Bye, babe. There we go. Any hoodling. So I just downloaded a couple of videos of me singing from Facebook. So if anyone wants to watch me cringe like they did last week, because Esteban got to see it. I don't know who else was. But last week on Animal Hour, you all got to witness the cringe. But on the plus side, you all also realize that I have not changed. Like, at all. I have been me, and consistently so.
That sounds nice. You still yourself, and you made it. You still make it work in the adulthood.
Right? Why are you giggling so much, Moon?
Sometimes I giggle when I'm nervous. I've gotten better here, but I'm still a little, anxious to get here sometimes.
That is not a problem as long as Bubblito didn't do anything else bad. Unless you're covering for him and he did.
No, I'm not covering for him. He does his own thing.
She's like, no, he digs his own holes. I'm not helping. You go, why me? Because you're the one posting them. Chaco is the biggest troublemaker, but you're the one doing it today, sir. Do not get upset. You being the epitome of I didn't do nothing while you're in the middle of doing it. These fucking flies. It's like every time I kill them, every time I clean it, no matter what bug trap I use, no matter what bug spray I use, they still manage to get in the damn house. And that's been everywhere. So I talked to horror about it. I've got friends in Rhode Island, friends in New York, California. Everyone is being tortured by these little beasts. Chaco is evil. She whispers in people's ears, telling them to do things. Adopt a fraud; it'll scare the flies. Well, get your ass over here, sir. I adopted you how many years ago, and I'm still getting the flies? So clearly, maybe I gotta treat you like that kid from The Blind Side, and maybe then you'll listen.
Are those spiders really capturing those bugs? Because if there's this many, they they should be trying if they want to pay their rent.
Because they're catching the bugs outside, they're catching the roaches and all the rest of them. I don't know why they ain't catching the flies. Because they're doing the other part of their job great. Like, you're letting the damn flies get in. Like, what the hell? Someone today complimented how I do hands. And I always giggle when somebody compliments my hands because whenever I get in beef on Twitter, because it's never going to be X to me, whenever I get in beef with other people about like the art shit, do you know what's the first thing they say? How are you going to talk about anything when you draw hands like that? Oh my God, you're so terrible. I'm like, so perspective is really funny when you think about it. So it makes me wonder, are my hands really that good and they're just so bitter about what I'm saying that they're doing bitch with the cracker syndrome?
I think the hands you draw are good. Better than mine, I'll tell you. I always had a trouble with them, but you seem to be pretty detailed with them. I like it.
Your hands are always adorable.
I try. I make them simple, not too complicated for myself, but I like the
Exactly.
details for you.
Well, that's why, like, so I will say this, not to toot my own horn, but I'm really proud of my bitch with the cracker segment that I did in that Lizzo video. You guys don't understand. I'm really proud of that. So proud. Because I don't get to do those little quick segments as much as I'd like to. And so when I do and they come out really well, I kind of just like quietly to myself pat myself on the back. I can't lie. You're good at it, don't listen. Oh, I know they're lying. It's the same people that sit there and like, the first half of the conversation they're trying to have sex with me. And then when I'm like, no, I'm married, I don't want to talk to you. You an ugly fat bitch anyway. Okay. Whatever. It's the same energy. Same energy. Starfish Jester. Merciful Kelpie. I believe the Kelpie is the horse. Google. Right, the Kelpie is that horse. Okay. Yeah, Kelpie is it's a water horse that kills people. So it's merciful. All right, I got an idea. I have an idea of what I'm going to draw. Hold on. Shit, come on. I have an idea. I think this will look good. think of it for a water horse. Well, there is a type of dog called a kelpie, right?
Yeah, I saw that when I was looking up Kelpie. I was confused. Hey, quick question. When you sketch, do you sketch light or do you sometimes do press a hard on the paper?
I try to sketch as light as possible, so that way I can erase later.
That's good because I've had a problem with being light on the paper. I am like that sometimes, but I think I get a like press hard when I'm frustrated with a drawing. I'm like, ooh, I don't know. That's just me. I just have a problem with being light on the with the pencil.
Yeah, I will say your drawings are beautiful, but yeah, you do press hard on the paper. I've seen it.
I mean, yeah,
That's what
that's
I have paper from you.
yeah, that's that's why I use mechanical pencils that are meant to be strong. So even when I press hard on them, they won't break because I've broken a lot of lead, and I'm just like, it gets frustrated after a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely understand.
It's like I'm stronger than I am, but I'm like, what? What is this?
A lot of people who are artists, there's a lot of people who really shove right into the paper. Hey, Red! Sticky water horse. That would be what Chaco focuses on as a sticky part. Let me fix it. That hoof's way too big. Way too big. There's a lot of artists that I've seen that they are just like so harsh. And I will say this, I've seen a lot of the ones that are very harsh are one of two things. They are either painters or they're digital artists because they're
Yeah,
used to being able to press really hard
yeah.
and not damage the paper.
hmm
And
I'm
so I
look.
do believe, huh?
Sorry. You finish first, and I'll tell.
That I do believe that plays a role in it because you're not used to how much you can get away with on paper.
Yeah, I'm like that when I'm drawing on the digital tablet because sometimes I have to test the pressure of
Mm-hmm.
my pen, and I'm like, I usually go a little hard on the tablet when I need to show more of the dark colorings of my sketches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, but it's not easy to change when I draw traditionally. I sometimes still have that habit, so I try not to mix match them.
I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do this person.
I hope your tablet's going well. You're good with the pressure and everything, all the settings?
Oh yeah, I'm great with that. New channel launched, new video coming this week. Congrats, Red! What a house, not horse. And I thought I was dyslexic. Oh, I'm sorry when I read quickly. Let's see. Yeah, it's going good. I just, because of the carpal tunnel being so bad this week, that's why I prefer to do this. Because I'm not going to get so frustrated. Digital,
Understandable.
yeah,
It
digital just frustrates me so much sometimes.
Yeah, I understand. But I'm glad it exists because honestly, I don't think I would be able to do some of my best work without digital art.
Oh, yeah, you gotta do what you enjoy, honey.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to do what I'm trying to do.
The after art, the after 40 art. The pencils I use are usually, I think, 0.9 millimeters. I don't know. That's I usually use that because they don't break on me for the most part. I don't use any regular pencils, just the mechanical pencils. I like them. They're easier to handle and they're less frustrating to feel because I don't like touching wood pencils. They get sometimes I get splinters and I don't like that.
That's probably because again, like because you grip so hard. That might be one of the reasons. But I
Yeah.
will like this is a point three. Like I use mechanical, but I use very thin. So I would say if you want to learn how to do a light touch, try getting a pencil that forces you to go light.
Oh yeah, I kind of have a lighter one, but that's like a crayon lead mechanical pencil I use to make sketches. It helps me a lot. I'm more careful with it because it breaks like a lot easier than the
Oh
point
yeah,
nine. I'm
the
like,
colored leads get so broken so easy.
I know, but this time I've been careful, and so far, no broken lead. I haven't been putting it too much. When I press the pressure, I don't put too much of it out. I just use a little bit, and I make sure to make just very little left after I'm drawing my sketches because it's it's kind of pricey to buy, but I love using them because I sometimes get a little tired of seeing the black color lead, and I want to use some different colors every now and then.
I agree. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, but they gotta make stronger ones. Seriously, I love drawing light, but I'm like, you know, come on, figure a way. If you can make the one black one work, make the other colors work too. I'm demanding, but hey, I'm a customer.
I'm a custard. I'm right. Damn it.
Yeah.
I like that. That is cute. So, well, I know why, but I definitely get what you're saying for sure. And I do believe that with enough work, they could probably figure it out eventually. But we'll see. It would be nice, wouldn't it? No, wait, I can't do that anymore because YouTube's too strict. I hope this is coming out the way like I feel like it is. So it's merciful kelpie. So I'm drawing a kelpie saving a drowning man, and I'm gonna do a mermaid trying to chase him.
Oh, cool. It looks nice so far.
I hope it looks good once I get the ink going. Okay. Let's see. Kohinoor makes decent colored ones, and Quaco makes nice graphite ones. So does Fiber Castell. Yeah, but like, are they colored? I know a great difference during Star Sun. Why would kelpies have nip? Chaco, go to the corner. And what is it, Derp? What would be your what is your idea? Or have a great. Well, tell me, what is it? I'm already staring angrily at a passing oil tanker. Yeah, but it's got to follow the prompts. Because I agree. I think it'd be a great picture, but right now what we're doing is we're following the prompts. So the one after this is Mermaid Princess. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pictures to go. Um, and hi Orion, Daddy's on his way home. Mermaid Princess, Freshwater Fish, Phantom Ray, Angelfish, Island Paradise, Water Fairy, Tropical Medusa. Slur Etkikam, what in the hell are you two saying? Koi would be good. Agree on that one, Chaco.
Hey Star, like I have a thought. Like, what do you think about people who own cats but also buy a fish tank and fill them with fish? What are your thoughts on that?
Wait, say it again?
Sorry, I meant like people who own cats. Do
Yep.
you think it's like a good idea to also own fish, especially with an open tank?
I think open tank, no, but yes, I think it's fine to buy fish. Like, so for instance, I have it this way. Yeah, it's fine as long as you take care of both sets of animals properly. So like if you own fish to entertain your cats, that's fine. I get that. I even promote it. What I don't promote is allowing your cats to hurt the fish for numerous reasons. But I think that yes, because it's great stimulation. Like I plan on doing that. I plan on getting a bunch of fish tanks and putting them in the house. It's expensive and time consuming and very weighty on the foundation. So I'm waiting till I buy the house to do it. But I do think it's something you can do. That being said, you just hit the nail in the coffin. If it is an open top fish tank, no. That is wrong. That is irresponsible. And that is, you don't know if those fish could hurt your cat. Because fish have teeth, fish have diseases. That's first of all. Those are animals that you're taking into your care. And just because that they don't bond with you the way a cat or a dog doesn't mean it's okay to hurt them or let them get hurt just because your cat wanted to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I just asked because I was always against like why would you get fish even though you have cats? So, but it's I guess the mental stimulation could make sense. It's just I don't want the fish to get hurt.
Agreed. And that's why I'm saying, like, if you get them, you could do four quick. No, because then they'll knock over my screensavers. It's actually much sturdier to have them in a tank than to use a computer. Because whatchamacalls it. In a computer, I will tell you right now, I've had cats destroy computer screens. I've had fish with the cats. My cats are not what killed the fish. Other fish and decorations in the tank are what killed the fish. So, if the screen is on the wall, Silvar, have you met my cats? They have scaled walls. I ain't doing it. Not running that risk. An iPad, even then, My cat has her own iPad. Right. Zora, you smell terrible. You probably got poop on you, dude. No thanks. Not right now. When Daddy gets home, we're gonna clean you up. Holy shit. No, but exercise sounds good for the cat. Right? So I agree, Moon. I agree what you're saying. If you're not gonna take care of the animals, both of them, then you shouldn't have them. But as long as no one gets hurt, then I don't mind.
Well, I guess it makes sense.
All right. Okay, why in the movie people fall for the "I know your parents come with me" into the what?
She might be talking about a movie trope about, stranger danger and such.
Maybe.
But you know how the stranger says, I know your family," and I'm like, "You can trust me." That's what she's probably talking about.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Nothing bad will happen. I definitely won't sacrifice you for strength, wealth, or protection. I'm a nice rich man, right? The carpet, the walls, only halfway. I do plan on when I like buy the house and eventually expand and or sell it and get a different house. Who knows? Um, I want to build something for the cats that they can climb and run around on. What are you? What's the matter, babe? Come here. Can you not do it like that, baby? Come on. You can't roll like that. You're gonna kill me, kid. Go ahead, get to your spot. Aria likes to sit in the small of my back when I draw. Go ahead. There you go, babe. Good job. Here, I will take a picture for you all. Hello, Orion. And then she immediately jumps down. What the fuck, cat? Lord Almighty. This cat. There we go. You guys need to watch some more old movies, right? Guess I'm shoving it sturdy and put it at different levels. Yeah, that's like I found some that are really nice that I plan on using. I've seen Never Ending Story. I don't think she has. I think she's lying after 40.
I wonder when it comes to pets, why don't they make insurance for animals? I'm
So
just
they do,
Hmm,
but it's expensive.
hmm.
Really expensive.
I see. Because I notice a lot of pet owners, they put in a lot of money for their pets, and I understand that that's their business. It's just I thought insurance could be helpful for them.
Oh, I agree with you tenfold. The problem is that most insurance, they don't cover upfront costs. It's you still have to put the money in, and then if they feel it is within your network or within your plan, then they'll reimburse you. So it's like, okay, so I'm still at the mercy of the insurance company. You get my money every month, but I don't know if I'm going to get my money back. Because they got to determine that your animal didn't have that illness before you got it's a whole thing. And then to get even to insure, let's say I just wanted to insure Zorro and Orion, that's still like $80 a month.
Even getting them fixed can be expensive.
Oh, getting them fixed can be exceedingly expensive. Getting them fixed can be like hundreds of dollars. The Penny is my most expensive animal I got fixed because at the time I didn't know I could go to the facility that I use because they were rumored to only be allowing people from Charlotte to go. And I was like, well, okay, then I guess I'm not able to go. So I paid for Penny to get fixed, and Penny cost me like $400. So if you don't go to a low-cost clinic, you are paying through the nose to get your animal fixed. And most people will not go through the effort of finding a low-cost clinic. That's not what they want. They just want it to be easy. Right. See, Silvar just said it. So Silvar has it. And look. That's weird, Derp. Why? As long as we maintain it, she's covered her whole life, but it's through our vet's office. Exactly. So that's the thing. It's at the mercy of the vet. You can get insurance, but it's a whole thing. I very much want to get it eventually, but it's on the list of things that eventually I'll afford it. I would love if they would update health insurance that we could affordably add pets onto it. Just directly onto our health insurance. Nope. Starman's home. Orion's crying. But she knew since she was a kitten, it was easier just to get it right. Yeah. I would love if on the health insurance Starman and I have that I could just have it wrapped into my health insurance bill. Have my health insurance cards. If they could figure out a way to do that, that would make my life so much easier. They have it through a couple of insurance companies, but it really doesn't it's very convoluted how they do it. Do I hear a husband?
You do.
Where is he? He's taking his sweet ass getting in here to say hi to me.
Put stuff away.
Hello, sir. How was work?
It was alright.
Will you put these two assholes outside?
No.
Thank you.
I said no.
I heard what you said. Do it. Oh, yeah, you need that, don't you? Good catch. You better not snog on stream, except I did. Here we go. Let's see. He was looking for Sinbad this morning. Sinbad keeps hiding inside the couch, you see? And sometimes Starman can't get him out. And when he can't get him out, Sinbad's trapped in the couch for the day because he's afraid of Orion. And the one time they did interact, Orion may have gotten a little too excited. And when Sinbad tried to run away, Orion chased him, and it was the whole thing. What's the weather, babe? How was the weather on the way home? Let's see. Made my tacos. Congrats. How about Rowan Inish? I know that's Silkies and not Kelpies. Silkies and Kelpies are different, aren't they? Kelpies don't have either. They have Nip Nops now. They do not. Listen, Nip Nop Queen, get over it. It sounded good. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm doing super tiny details on the mermaid, and I'm trying to make sure I do it right.
Did you ever draw a pirate mermaid once?
I did about 3 years ago. It was in 2020, I believe. But I only posted the line art. It never got colored.
I like the bubble details. It looks so good.
I'm trying to give like this feeling of a chase. Like you feel them rushing through the water kind of situation. Right.
So, how's the plan on getting some animations done in the future?
Oh, it's in the early stages. Like I'm plotting some ideas in my head, but I lack the time to be able to sit down and even try to figure it out. Once I have time on my hands, like genuine days off that I can do this shit and just enjoy it, then I'll be able to. That's a long ways away though. That is a long ways away. I'll have to restructure a lot of stuff in order to be able to make it there. There we go. Another one done. That I don't know if this is the plot of anything. It's just follow the prompt. Mermaid Princess. Well, I mean,
If you ever, sorry, if you ever want to do animation, I think maybe you should invest in a display tablet because I think it would be best for you to look to see instead of like how I do. I draw on the tablet and I just try to see how to sync with the pen and the screen. I think it would be better to get a display tablet. It might be
well,
easier
that's what
for
I
you.
have, honey.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, look.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, cool. I'm thinking about getting one too because I feel like if I want to get serious, at least make my own little animations, like just like for myself, I want to do that one day. I think I'm gonna invest on an XP pen display tablet too.
They're really good. I will
Yeah,
say fantastic. For their price point, especially, they are really, really good.
yeah. That's where I got my regular tablet from. So I'm thinking about getting it in the future because I really would love to learn animation. I used to want to do that, and I'm like, maybe I could try at least as a hobby. Make a few gifs on and post it on my socials. That would be nice.
You just do it even for just yourself, honey. I mean, I think it'd be fantastic.
I would love to do that because I always see animations online. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be cool like that, but sometimes I doubt myself. But I guess
I
I gotta stop that. Sorry, because it's holding me back.
It is holding you back because you're a very talented young lady.
Yeah, and you're talented too, girl. I see you posting some great stuff. I want to see you succeed with that too.
Thanks, Moon.
You.
I'm trying. I'm gonna draw a child Playco.
What's a Playco?
My character, that golden white mermaid Playco.
Oh, it's an OC. I understand.
Let's see.
Mm.
Ooh, some bitch. I cracked it. Honestly, animating is like finding your own method, what works for you. Right. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I know I gotta play around and really figure it out. I was my pastels and watercolors. It's it's gonna be a process. I'll tell you that right now. It is definitely gonna be a process for when I figure out what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it, and I gotta build myself up to it.
Well, that's interesting. I used to go to school to be an animator.
Hmm.
I I don't know, the way they taught me just didn't make any sense. I I always had a hard time learning stuff, so I didn't animate the best back then.
I will honestly tell you, it'd probably be better if you just learned from YouTube.
Yeah, it seems like it. I see some animators they animate even in programs that I never knew could work with it, but it's like if they can make some things work, maybe I could try something that works for me. Like Fire Alpaca. It works for me and I don't use any other program because it just doesn't have the tools or brushes I like.
Right.
Oh, I wanted to mention this for your merch shop. If you ever want me to make a little sticker for your shop, I would happily make it if you ask me.
Oh yeah, I would definitely want to feature a moon sticker, without a doubt.
Yeah, just give me an idea because I can try to make it work.
Oh, whatever you want, honey. I
Mm.
love when you design stuff for me. Whatever you like, I will feature. Obviously, I'll send you the profits for whatever sells for sure. I still need to buy from your shop. I have two things I want to get for myself. I want to get a sweatshirt from your shop, and I want to get a sweatshirt from Michelle's shop.
Yeah, I still have plans on putting some new stuff for the fall. Maybe some monster characters, maybe some space theme characters. It could work. I got the design. I just gotta make a new sketch.
Hmm. Oh, I can't wait for it. Trust me. See, look how cute and innocent she was as a kid. My little Playco. Trying to draw her in like a royal portrait kind of situation. Hi, Greta. I know mommy sees you. Playco is innocent as a baby.
You know,
Bad, not bad. How about you, love? You're 2 years old, I swear to God. Well, give me one piece, you piece of shit. I thought we were gonna enjoy those together later. Oh no, you came home and you ate the one I wanted. You got 5 million other packages in there for you, but you eat the Italian ham.
it's Spanish ham.
Come here so I can show you how much I love you. Come here, I want to show you just how much I love you.
That's yours.
Yeah, you're right, it's mine. Orion, you better back all the way up.
Oh, he is into it.
No. Not only no, but hell no. Get away. If you can't catch on, I'm drawing the king and queen that came before Placo. Okay, I'm drawing her parentals. Sounds like when I get something friendly for my diet, my beanpole physique sister scarves it. So my husband and I my husband went to the market, and at the market, they had on discount a bunch of Italian deli meats and cured olives and almonds. And out of all of them, the only ones I would eat is the cured ham. The rest of them, I don't. So one would think my husband wouldn't touch the cured ham. He walked in with a piece hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, I hate it when people eat the foods that I try to save too.
Yeah, Matt. You? Okay, and how much of that is for you? Yeah.
Maybe next time wrap it up and just sign your name on it.
Oh no, he knew. He has no willpower. He got 0. Let's see. Now I get Zoro.
Lemon bar sounds good. You ever tried any, Starsan?
I love lemon bars.
Hmm.
So yes.
You got do you buy them from a shop or is like a bakery or such?
Oh yeah, I always like going to the shops to get them. Matt, Zoro's got something on him. Can you grab him and clean him, please? Get a wet wipe and grab him and clean him. But oh yes, I love lemon bars. I love pastries are one of those things that I truly enjoy.
If it was for me, we wouldn't even have those things.
Really?
Yep.
Bet. I'll remember that. Next time you want me to save something for you, I'll just be like, too bad. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't even had them. Oh, beignets. Oh, I love beignets. Yeah, he tried to come up to me, and I was like, not today, sir. His fur is so dark.
No, I can't find it all.
As long as you can get most of what's, grody, I don't care. Dark, how racist. My meme queen art, the gorgeous goddess of the. Really, Edie? I'm just gonna put that up on the screen because even I couldn't make it through that sentence. So right now I'm just drawing Plako's parents, but not them fully. Because the whole idea is it's a mermaid princess. So she's the center of attention in this.
You ever feel bad about giving your characters dark backstories or bad events?
I rarely do them because, yes, like, I like to give my characters happy stuff, but then it's not really an interesting character. So that's why Red has kind of some dark stuff. That's why Aviana is disabled by Unisys standards. That's why Celia has the big scar on her. So while I don't enjoy it, I have to because Pure joy is not realistic or interesting.
Yeah, you gotta get make some conflict to keep the people reading or watching whatever.
Exactly. And on top of that, it's the same thing with pure misery. If the character's only ever upset, it's boring as well then too. I don't give dark backstories that way I can traumatize them on the page.
Yeah. That's why I like drawing cute stuff, but I like to add a bit of a dark tone in in the subtext.
Hmm.
Like this little story I have about these two frogs. They're very ignorant of the world, that everyone hates them, but they don't know that. And their guardian keeps that on the down low because they don't want to ruin their innocence, because the world's pretty much out to get them. But it's really that's why I like those stories, because like it's cute on the surface, but like, oh, there's some dark stuff going. Like there's some past that shows why they don't have their frog parents around. I
Right.
love I love that stuff. At least that's how I do it.
Well, you like a little horror though, don't you?
Okay, well, I like it to a certain degree. Not when it's too, how can I say, realistic in a way that shows. I don't know. I like it when it's exaggerated to a point where it's a little hilarious and tolerable, like Happy Tree Friends. If it's something more like a Japanese horror, they make it very dark in a way that makes me uncomfortable and sometimes gives me nightmares. So I usually prefer the way Happy Tree Friends does it, or Family Guy. I like it.
Ah, yeah.
Old
I'm not.
Family
I'm not
Guy.
big on horror.
Oh, I understand. Horror can be too much sometimes, but when they add some cute stuff to I can actually tolerate it a lot.
You're like, then I'm okay.
Yeah,
For me, it's just all over. It's just not my bag. I already have enough that bothers me in the real world, and that's a lot. Like for me, that's how it is. Like I'd rather just enjoy happy romance stories because I've already got enough that is, and that's how I've always been.
I
I just
see.
always, yeah. But
Yeah,
everyone I know loves horror except for my husband. He, like me, does not enjoy horror.
I guess you write what you're interested in. I get that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't do romance much. Oh, sorry. I'm interrupting you again.
No,
Sorry.
no, no. I was reading the comments.
Yeah, read the comments. Do that.
Let's see. Watership Down, I've heard of. It's not a happy romance story. You're a fucking liar. I wasn't born yesterday, Chaco.
Even I know that's not a romance one.
And one of the darkest animations of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, but I get it. Romance is your thing. For me, I'm not really good with romance stories. I have couples, but I don't. I usually focus on not really the romance, just the comedy for the most part.
Well, you told me that it kind of makes you uncomfortable anyway.
Uh, yeah, I guess I just prefer to focus on like wholesome moments, not really sexual. I just like the cute little moments, like I've shown you with my sketches before on the
Right.
stream. Yeah.
Nothing says romance like rabies, right?
Yeah. And friendship stuff too. I love friendship stories. It's like when anime, I love it when they draw friendship stories. They're just so cute. It's wholesome too.
I can enjoy them for the most part.
I do like some romances. It's just I think I'm too picky because I just don't want it to have those cliche jokes where it goes. I don't know. It's just like I've seen these jokes too many times. I just want something wholesome, get to the point. No, will they, won't they? Just get them together and we'll see how it goes.
I think for me, when I see with romance, I think the problem is that it's just because the whole concept is not really like, I guess, relatable or comfortable for you. I think that's why you're just like, just get to it already. Like, like we're done with this. Can't we just like, next, please? Like, that's how it feels to me. Because like that's how I get with horror and stuff. I'm like, all right, we get it. They're gonna die. Can we get to the next death now? Like we're done. Like that's how I feel about it. Just I don't jive with it. I enjoy movies where it's like action I'm great with that. If there's like an action scene where a bad guy's gonna get killed or have his ass beat, then I'm great. Then I'm thrilled. Here we go. Mermaid Princess. Yatata. I work tomorrow. I just realized that. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Romance is often conflated with raunchy sex, a good heart. Right, like romance, like that's what I was saying. Like you tell it's an uncomfortable thing because romance does not always have to be raunchy sex. Like I think you would enjoy Kimi no Todoke. I think that is definitely romance you should read. Freshwater fish, and that was the koi one. I would say it to you, Moon. If I was gonna pick a romance for you, I would say go look up Kimi no Todoke.
Oh, is there an English name for that?
What, babe? Yeah, but it can't have any like smexiness. Like, uh, oh, what's the English name of Kimi no Todoke, Matt? From me to you. From me to you.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Let me see. Matt's double checking now. Hold on. Let me see. Joy Koi being a koi. I'm
I
gonna.
have seen this one.
Let me see.
Toradora.
Toradora. Is that wholesome though?
Oh, it is. It is one of the best romance animes out there. Literally.
No. It can't have any sexual themes.
No,
Moon's
no.
not.
It's not sexual.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, Toradora. I've actually watched that anime before.
Yeah.
Did you like it though, Moon?
I liked it. I just no, it was good. It was good. I just sometimes get tired of the people with the love triangle stuff, but I thought it was interesting. I liked it. I watched it through the whole end, and hey, it's fine. I like it.
Best romance animes out there.
Yeah, but that's like you have to be careful because Moon is not gonna want to hurt your feelings. I can see this. I can hear it. And so don't feel bad if you don't like it, Moon. Because I don't like half the anime Matt likes.
I
And
guess
I'm
I.
not for it.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not really into the main character being so physically violent with the male lead. I don't know.
This is it. She is one of my favorite anime characters ever. But if you
Oh,
don't,
geez, I've seen that too, and it's actually cute. Yes.
yes, this is exactly the anime I would imagine if I was going to show you romance.
Yeah,
This is it.
I think this one's actually the best because it's so wholesome. I love the character. It's just I liked it. Yeah, I like that one.
Sawako is a really good character. Like, I recommend to anyone if you want to just enjoy something where a character is just she's not a Mary Sue, she's just a good person, and you really enjoy the character. Watch this anime. I highly recommend it.
I might rewatch it again one day. It had a good impact on me when I first watched it.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna find something
Mm.
that I'm gonna send to you so you can watch. You can watch it now on mute if you want. Hold on. Yeah, because it's the only anime I'll watch with you. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna look it up. All right, hold on. I'm gonna mute this really quick. So hold on. Okay, yes, this is the link. This is the one. I'm gonna send it to you, Moon.
Okay.
It. If you want to feel the wholesome feels, I'm also gonna put it in the chat. This is one of my favorite music videos ever. From whatchamacalls it. I think this was the last year that Starman and I went to Anime Boston. That music video played. And yeah. Why are you saying hello? I said I muted it. My God. Why does no one pay attention to what I say? All right.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I actually found a romance anime slash manga. I wanted to recommend it to you.
Oh.
And I kind of like it because it's really cute. It's called My Happy Marriage.
Oh, I've already. I already read that.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah. If it's the one I'm thinking, hold on, let me find out. Let me double check because I've read 2. You got to realize I fly through romance stories the way everyone else flies through everything else.
You know, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna buy the first 3 volumes and pre-order the 4th because it's actually pretty good. And I'm like, it's not a cat manga thing, but you know what? It's cute.
Oh no, this isn't the one that I've seen.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, good.
No, hold
You
on.
might like it.
I think I'll let. Hold on, let me show you. I'm gonna say why because I'm surprised that you. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure that none of the images come up. What's the word I'm looking for? Bad. I will show you. Let me share. I thought you were doing the English version of this Hoppy Mari. This is
Nope.
not. You do not want to.
It's
Don't
not
read
that one.
You don't
Trust-
read it.
The one I recommend is actually has none of that, no sexual stuff. It's really wholesome and cute. It has some dark stuff, but it makes you really feel sympathetic for the main character.
I don't understand what you mean by that, Silvar. Why would we return to ancient virtues?
Well, I'm gonna
I
send you a trailer.
make out.
I'll send it to you.
You send it to me, Moon. Matt! Moon just suggested one. Go find it on Crunchy.
And it's actually a Netflix show. It's animated. The manga is readable online, but I want to support the artist, you know.
See, that's where I'm bad. I'm too broke. I'm sorry, artists, but I can't support you all.
It's okay. You do you.
I haven't seen much of romance animes. That's primarily what I watch.
Yeah.
Because I have grown up past the action animes because they're all so similar now. They're just shouting out moves and screaming and yelling and hitting each other, and it's 5,000 show. Like every time there's a tournament, prepare yourself for like 7 or 8 episodes of the same fucking tournament, and it's usually the same fucking battle. And oh, look, it's me looking at Mickey Mouse. I just grabbed a picture to use. So I get there.
Oh, sorry. I just sent it. You have to watch it whenever you have the time. I think you'll like it. But if you ever want me to tell you where to watch, I'll just send me a DM. I know where.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm trying to. I have
Oh.
legal ways too, you know.
Only the
I have-
English stub. Sorry.
Oh no, honey, don't worry. I can see I star a lot of animes are very generic, right? And so I have a hard time with them. Like everyone's like My Hero Academia. I'm like literally My Hero Academia is if you take Yu Yu Hakusho and fucking Dragon Ball and push them together. That's My Hero Academia. Like they're just getting all the same. And so that's why I enjoy the romance ones because at least I'm gonna watch the same thing. I want to get the warm gushies while I'm watching it.
Yeah. I don't know. My Hero, I got tired of watching that a long time ago. At least Dragon Ball, I have nostalgic feelings towards, but
Exactly.
yeah.
My Hero in that voice. It's the basic of the romance movement in art and literature. Oh, you mean the romance period? Yeah, no, that's not the same thing. No, when I'm talking about romance, I'm talking about kissing, the smexy times, you know, hugs, marriage, children, all that shit. Romance. The romances.
You're drawing fast today. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'm trying. I've been very inspired, but I've also just like I want to get it done. So I'm very motivated. Like I want to be productive this week. So that way when everything else happens, everything coming up, I stupid fucking fly. I already feel like I'm caught up on some stuff. But thank you.
Well, that's good. I know you're busy, but I'm glad you're doing some art stuff when you have the time. I'm happy for you. Really happy.
Thank you, Moon. I appreciate that because that's one of the few things I'm sad about is that with this whole work thing, this is pretty much the only time I draw is when I'm on screen with you guys now. I'm single but a hopeless romantic. I feel that, Natanya. I feel that. So, I want to spend the last 20 minutes of the stream asking you guys and poking at you. So, I did a poll about my anniversary stream and cooking won by a landslide. And so, if we had to pick, do you guys want me to cook like it'll be in November? Do you want me to cook Thanksgiving food, which I think is a little sad because I did that last year? Would you want me to cook Italian food? Would you want me to do baked goods? Would you want me to do an Asian food stream? Want me to do fall themed foods? What would you all be wanting to see?
I think fall would be good. Works with the. Are you doing it in September or something?
November.
Oh, perfect. Maybe even a Thanksgiving theme stream. Like maybe you could make a pie, a pumpkin pie or something.
Don't poke me. Starts on poking us. What? Yeah. So I'm gonna put up a and see like I did Thanksgiving last year. So I don't know if I'm like that's why I'm gonna put up options for that. Also, again, like how Josie asked earlier if I have a Patreon, do you guys think I should change up the way I advertise? Because I always leave all my advertising to the end of the video. Should I start saying, hey, if you support this, do A, B, and C. Here's where you can be a member of my channel. You can do this, you can do that.
Maybe
What
you
do you
could.
guys think?
Ooh.
Italian or Asian, sweet or savory? It'd be both. If I did an Italian thing, I would do Italian meals and a dessert. Same idea with the Asian stuff. What were you gonna say, Moon? I heard you talking.
I think I like the idea of the Italian theme meal. I want to like when it comes to making spaghetti. Do you guys crack the dry spaghetti? I'm not curious. I'm just curious.
You better feel nervous right now. We don't do that, young lady.
I was afraid you say that because I was taught to do that.
No.
I don't
If
know.
your pot is not big enough for your pasta, you get a bigger pot.
Yeah, I've been not doing that lately, and it's been interesting. It makes it easier to cook it.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna help you out here. Ready? Bublito's gonna give you visual representation of what not to do.
YouTube, Bubblyto? Oh, you're interesting. Forgive me. I know what my parents taught me.
Never crack at the pasta.
But why though?
So the thing is, number one, you don't have to. So even if you don't have a big pot, spaghetti literally gets soft like that. So you put it in the pot, and then it boils down, and it becomes soft. You just boil in the pot as is. You don't need to crack it.
Okay, that makes sense because when I did that before, the little pieces get everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes a lot more sense, save me a lot of time.
That's why I don't get why people do it, because you're just gonna make more mess, and it's hard for you to eat afterwards because it doesn't curl around the fork as easily.
That makes sense. Hmm.
Who's gonna crack spaghetti? I'm impatient. Rachel. Rachel. Right, there you go. Exactly. You want short spaghetti? Use ziti or orzo. Get a shorter pasta.
Well, I appreciate you telling me this. It's good to have an Italian friend to correct you.
I will definitely correct you for sure. But I do it with love.
Yes, you do. Yes. Hmm.
Don't mind me, I'm trying to do the flow of the koi. Zora, will you wait 5 seconds, boy? Every time I pick you up, you get down anyway. She's faux Italian. Get the fuck out of here, you. I'll beat your ass. Just so it irritates Starson. I can't with any of you today.
I was serious though. I think you're the only Italian friend I've ever had.
Well, I mean, I am shocked considering where you live, but a lot of people outside of Rhode Island, I realize, don't really know Italians.
Yep, the closest one I ever knew. The only thing I knew about Italians before was
Mario.
Mario, and I think that pizza place I used to I go to still. I think they're Italians. They seem pretty authentic, but I didn't ask because hmm.
Well, if they're in New York, they're it's a good chance they are.
Yeah, they make fresh stuff. It's really good.
But I'm glad you asked me, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if your mother tries to correct, if anyone who taught you that tries to correct you, say, every Italian, and even non-Italians, tell me it's the wrong way to do it. So stop blaspheming against the pasta. Ironically, I plan on making spaghetti tonight. Don't crack your pasta, Rachel. Just learn to boil your water properly. They will tell you they are Italian. It's always Mario for pasta and Luigi for pizza, or is it the other way around? I don't know. That's how they do it in the UK, but here it's quality for pizza, quality for pasta. We don't shivagate what their names are. Could be risottos, could be castellanos.
Do you ever use Parmigiano cheese on your spaghetti?
I usually use pecorino. That's a preference thing, though. Some people use Parmigiana, some people use pecorino. But you honestly, that's a seasoning cheese for afterwards. Typically, what you're using on your pizza is fresh mozzarella, maybe a little bit of provolone, Asiago, to an extent. Never cheddar. Never cheddar. Or Swiss or anything like that. Ever since I've had ricotta. Ricotta on pizza is weird, but oh, so good. Only it's only weird because it gets messy. But cheddar on pizza sounds like a crime, right? Like some people do it, but you should be using primarily Italian cheeses, and it's mainly if you just use really good mozzarella, you don't really need much more than just a little bit of Parmigiana. Cauliflower cheese? The hell is that? Pineapple on pizza is not bad at all, though. I'm sorry. I will go down in that flame.
I agree. It tastes so good on pizza.
Like, although the day that Starman accidentally got pineapple on pizza is still one of the funniest things to me.
Did he like it?
Not at all.
Oh,
He hasn't liked pineapple to begin with, but which is why he didn't realize it was pineapple because I hadn't eaten the pizza yet. We had gotten an everything pizza, and it was supposed to be uh, onion on it. He goes to me, he goes, babe, I think this onion turned. It doesn't taste right. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, I don't know. Something's wrong with it. Taste it. And I walked over, and it was very clearly pineapple. And I was like, I said, babe, that's because it isn't onion, it's pineapple. Yo, he had a meltdown. He had a full blown, he was like, oh, he was just disgusted.
I would go for me. I actually like to have jalapeno with the pineapple, but I know that's a strange topping with that too.
A lot of people like jalapenos. I am not amongst them.
Oh yeah, the spices. I get that. You can't really eat those, right?
Blech. Not even
Yeah,
a little bit.
yeah. I understand.
I know I disappoint a lot of people with my eating habits, but a lot of it stems from the fact that one, I have a very sensitive tongue, and two, I have a very sensitive nose. And so as a result, like I can't handle heat. I can't handle a lot of sour, like vinegary stuff. It's one of the reasons why I hate pickles so much. It like the smell alone fills me with nausea.
You know, years ago I would say I don't like pickles either, but when I actually tried them, they're not bad. I
I
actually
just
love pickles like more than I thought I would.
the four horsemen of cheese. I like meat cheese pizza. I only eat pineapple pizza when I'm in the actual Italians, but it horrifies them. I like entertainment with my dinner. What I'm
Mm.
hearing is weakness. Listen, I'm sorry that I don't have to fight my food to enjoy it. That's all I know. I just simply enjoy it. The other day, my boss, her niece, is visiting, and she bought us all razor clams. And they made the razor clams for themselves. And the ones they made for themselves, they put like this chili sauce with all this vinegar on it and da da da. And she's like, yours aren't gonna taste as good. You know, you sure you don't want anything? I was like, I'm fine with them as is. Because if you boil it in the right water and you get fresh enough seafood on its own typically is very, very good. And you don't need much but a little bit of salt. That's it. And that's exactly what I did. I just put a little bit of salt on and I was happy. But boy, howdy, those razor clams are good. And if you love seafood and you never had razor clams, do yourself a favor, get them. They are like pure meat. Pickles all seem to be covered in sugar and sweet. I hate pickles. Blech.
You like cucumbers though?
I love cucumbers. I hate pickles.
Yeah, I think pickles got me to like cucumbers a lot because I'm like, wait, that's where they came from? I mean, I'm like, okay. And I tried them and they're not bad. I like to have them in my salad.
See, I've always loved cucumbers. Like, one of my favorite snacks is peeling a whole cucumber and just eating it as is. Which a lot of folks look at me sideways when I do.
I,
Oh,
I, I just really, I just chop them thinly and I just eat them with the skin. I'm good with that.
the skin gets stuck in my teeth. It's the only reason why I do it that way. But I love cucumbers. Don't mind me, guys. I'm trying not to cramp as I'm doing this because I'm starting to lose feeling in my hand.
Oh, that's not good. You gotta give yourself a break, like stretch a bit.
The problem is, Moon, is that I've got carpal tunnel. So,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope
oh
you're
yeah,
okay.
I got it from a kitchen job I worked years ago, which is why I always vowed I'd never go back to a kitchen. And clearly, I lied to myself. Like I told Jazz, I told my boss that, and in case you guys wonder why I don't say her name, so pretend you didn't hear that, is because I still want people to start looking her up. Because people that truly don't like me, I don't want them to harass her. I don't want them to harass her business because the people that don't like me have no morals. And they will go after her and then try to justify it as, well, you're a dick, or you're an evil Trump supporter, or you're this, or you're that. So it's nothing to do with any of you guys. It's everything to do with me protecting my friend and her business. Just in case you wonder why I keep quiet.
Understandable. Some people can just be so. I shouldn't be surprised, but it's just like it makes me wonder, like, what's wrong with people?
I wish I knew, Moon. Because I get not liking me 100%. I can be a bitch. 100% understand that part. It's the going after my family, friends, and coworkers and loved ones because you don't like me. That's sad to me. Why are people so stupid? I don't know, but they've tried to get me. I've told you about this before. People have tried to get me fired multiple times from just not liking what I've had to say online. Like, I would understand if I was out there, like, hurting kids. If I was like one of these teachers that mocks that you don't want your kids to learn from me because I'm going to teach them an ideology you don't want them to learn, or some stupid stuff like that. But I just state my opinion about something that has nothing to do with you, that you happen to feel strongly about. And so rather than have the immaturity to move along, and rather than just fight with me online about it, you instead try to get me fired or harass my job. Like the little girl from Asian Talk that thought it was funny to share when I had my shirts advertising at No System. Like that little bitch. Yeah. That's why I had no problem with what Bublito did. What's funny is that he literally did not do anything except send her a link that made her think she got doxxed. That was the funniest part of all of it. And then a bunch of other people who used the link thought they got doxxed too. Like, it didn't occur to them that how could it be bringing them to their own Facebooks? It took a couple of tries before they realized what it was. And then when she still tried again, and she sent that letter to No System, Forgetting that I'm the one that would get it first. Because I was customer service. You know. Did he get his Twitter ban fixed? Probably not. Probably not. Well, we only got a couple minutes left, so I'll finish lining this and then we'll be ready to go, guys. There's some people that really do have no problem targeting bystanders, right? And that's again why I personally think that when it comes to online discourse, I would understand, like that woman who was saying that she is 100% racist against white people, and she hated that her sister was dating a white guy, and she was plotting on how to end game him. But then she turns around and she's a freaking school teacher who teaches white kids. That makes sense to me. That makes sense. Chaco, this is 3 hours. You get what I give and you like it. No, there was a penalty. Try me. Yeah, well, especially on top of that, Natanya, she was saying to people, go ahead and try to get me fired. You won't. My coworkers not only saw it, they laughed with me. They know, even though her whole Twitter is like hyper racism, don't force the liking on me. That's not the culture we promote. It is around here, Buttercup.
I don't know. I would say I don't want the person to get fired if they have kids, because I don't think that's fair to the children to, suffer from that consequence, because someone's got to support them.
Yeah, but then that's saying that anybody who's committed murder can't get arrested because they got kids.
Oh, I don't know. That might be a little different because that's really extreme. I meant something like having an opinion that people don't agree with. That's more of maybe a bit of extreme for the kids' sake. I'm just thinking about them.
Right, and I see what you're saying, but for me, it's like there are times where you have to understand that if you're going to open your mouth and post things and threaten people's lives on the internet, then if you lose your job, it's no one's responsibility to take care of your kids but you. And you are the one that put your kids in jeopardy. You are the ones that put your job in jeopardy. And you clearly didn't care enough about your children or about their livelihood or anything like that. You just cared about being upset. So you have to suffer the consequences for that. And so while it sucks, and I do see what you're saying, for me, I personally be like, too bad. Your kids are now going to know that their mother is a monster. And that's why she lost her job. Because she didn't like someone for the color of their skin. And she very even jokingly suggested that because they were a certain color, that they should die. And that's wrong. I mean, that people don't agree with fellowship tropes 100% of the time. Like, if she stated an opinion about politics, like she believes that immigration should be open or whatever, what have you, I wouldn't care. If she stated something like she doesn't like that she's with her sisters with them, but that's it, then I wouldn't mind. But if you looked at her Twitter, she was bragging to people, you can't get me fired. Go ahead and try. You can't get me fired. I'm secure in my job. My job knows what I do. Then no, you deserve to get fired because you literally were taunting people, telling them they couldn't do it. and you're representing that school. So the thing is, on top of that, when people look up that school now, they're going to find you. You're the most viral thing from that school. So now potential rich parents, because she worked for a private school, are going to look at that and be like, this is the person teaching my children. This is the person welcoming the next generation. Is she going to treat my child differently because my child's white? What if she sees my child dating a black person? Is she going to try to punish my child so that way she can make him uncomfortable? Like, things like that. Like, there's a billion things. I wouldn't be comfortable with her being my children's teacher. I would request for my kids to be transferred out of her class or for her to be fired. So, like, I get what you're saying, but for me, you have to look at how important it was to her. And clearly it wasn't that important to her. Because she was betting people, you can't get me fired. Really? We can't? Bet. And they did. Does that make sense, Moon, or am I sounding wrong?
I see your point of view, especially the part where she's like saying you can't get me fired. Like, yeah, you're just basically giving people like more fuel to try to make that happen.
Right.
I I just I just would feel bad if the kids, they started to struggle with money issues and such. But well, I don't know. I'm not the one to make the decision who gets hired or fired or not. The point is I just hope the kids will be okay.
True. And I agree. I understand what you're saying. For
Yeah,
me,
I get
again,
it.
what it comes down to is if you're not going to prioritize your kids over your own emotions and your outbursts, then you're going to have to suffer the consequence of your actions and explain to your children. Because I think it gives the kids a valuable lesson. Because then the kids are going to be like, we're suffering. Why? Well, mommy lost her job. Well, why did mommy lose her job? Well, mommy said this. Well, was mommy right or wrong? Makes you wonder. I think my husband's in the shower, but I can't tell. I hear running water. But it could be the sink. I don't know. I know that I'm rushing through this because now my hand is going like fully numb on both sides. Because Zorro is weighing me down on this arm, and this hand's starting to go numb. Well, I say starting, it's been going numb, but still. My thing is, like, for instance, that's why I work so hard, right? It would be very easy for me to simply call out fairly often, for me to not bust ass on stream and make sure that I get views. But then you know who's not going to eat? My animals. Because all the extra money I make helps out them, buys their nice food. So, yeah, you'll see the little tuft of Zorro right there. And so that's the thing. If I got fired from my job and now my animals don't have any food, is it my job for suffering me the consequence of my actions? Or is it me for not prioritizing them, knowing that if I don't work, knowing that if I do something wrong, I'm going to lose that income, That's how I see it.
Yeah, I understand. I see. I can see where you're coming from.
I do believe she will be my last drawing. And see, there you go. Chaco, you got 7 minutes more. Don't you feel pleased? I know, Greta.
That looks so good.
Oh, thank you. I tried to make sure her fins and her scales were very koi-like. So let's recap. We've only got how many left? I might let my hand rest for a little bit. We've got 1, 2. We've only got 5 left. All right. So let's recap what we've all drawn together. So last week, we got Creature of the Deep, Sea Dragon, and we've got Purple Lagoon. Today we finished Oil Spill, Starfish Jester, Merciful Kelpie, Mermaid Princess. Oh, I did draw a lot more than I thought I did. And Freshwater Fish. And so we have a lot. Now that I did memorize. That I didn't read off today. So we are making our way through, kids. We are getting there. We are almost done. 5 to go.
You gonna leave them in line art, no colors?
Oh no, a lot of them have to be colored because they're very color. Today it wasn't so much color oriented. I could leave the ones we did today without color, but many of them I designed with a silhouette in mind. So if I don't color them, they're gonna look stupid. They look incomplete. Like for instance, where is it? Where's the, like this one looks incomplete. Where's the Kraken? Right here. That one looks very incomplete because this right there is all supposed to be a shadow, and then dark blue water, and then the mermaid's supposed to be the only thing like bright enough to notice. Yeah, today I drew pretty fast. I got a lot done today. I didn't even think I would because I had no inspiration for any of these. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces done today. I would have liked to have gotten all 10 done, but that's still pretty good. But all right, guys. Well, that is it for today. That is what we have done. Oh, this is, by the way, the design that I showed Chaco of originally what I wanted. I sent this to her for the political cross-dresser. But alrighty, guys. Well, I am probably going to get some editing done tonight because I have to. But otherwise, you will see my video come out sometime this week. You will also see me. Oh, if it comes out soon, I filmed a surprise with another YouTuber. Make sure to go look at my interview with Carrie Smith. It was very good. And then Sunday, Mother to Smothered, if all goes well. Monday, I'll be back here with the lovely Miss Hara Emirata. And then on Tuesday, I'll be back here again to draw. We will finish up the last of these. And I'm going to try on my time off to color all these this week. But all right, guys. Well, remember to tell people are important to you, that you love them, and to be safe. So, guys, I love you. Be safe. Have a great day. And I will talk to you all later. I love you, Moon.
Love you too.
Bye, everyone.